Hello students, this is Mr. Devoto and I am very excited to share with you one of my very favorite coding apps, Scratch Junior. Now when you launch Scratch Junior, you tap the home button here and this will allow you to create a new project. The plus sign on the blank page creates a new project. By default, you're going to have the cat as your first character and a blank background or setting. The coding area is down below. So first things first, if you would like to delete the cat, you can hold your finger on it and tap the red X. Now the plus sign over on the left hand side when you tap it reveals all the characters that you can choose from. And every time you modify a character, like give it a different color or draw one of your own, it saves it here at the top. So I have hundreds of characters, well you probably will only begin with the default 30 or 40. So I'm going to go ahead and pick, let's say I want to be this crab. Once I want that crab, I'm going to press the check mark. If you want to paint it or modify it or add to it, you would tap the paintbrush. But I'm going to press the check mark. Now that I have my crab, I could add a new character by pressing the plus sign underneath the crab in the characters area, or I could change the setting. I will do that by tapping the little grassy field looking icon at the top of the screen. Again, just like characters, if you modify a setting or draw a new one, it'll appear here. I'll choose the beach since that's where a crab would be. And again, you could paint or modify it to customize it just how you want with the paintbrush. But I'll leave it by default and tap the check mark. So now I have my crab. With my finger I can place it where I want. Now I'm ready to add some code. Down at the bottom, I see I have some motion blocks. These are the blue arrows. Let's say I want to have the crab move forward. I could bring this forward arrow, and each time I tap it, I can preview where it's going to go. And I can press the blue arrow at the top of the screen, the curly blue arrow, that's the reset button to put the character back where I started. Now instead of tapping it once each time, I could tap the 1, and let's say I want it to move 8 spaces. Now you can see I have the number 8 below the arrow. So when I tap the arrow, it glides all the way across 8 paces. I'll press the reset button. But now I want a trigger, something to cause this code to execute. So if I tap my yellow blocks, I can see I have a green flag, which is the first default one. I will choose that and snap it to the beginning. Now when I press the green flag at the top of the screen, it causes the code to work. Now remember, with code, the sequence matters. The code will only occur in the order that you put it in. So let's say I also wanted the crab to do a little jump. Well, I'll drag the code for a jump and now press the reset button. And let's go whole screen, which is the icon right next to the orange house at the top of the screen. Now when I press the green flag, the character goes 8 paces across the screen and jumps. Now I can continue adding code, I can add new characters, add new background, and explore these different colored coding blocks to see all the different possibilities for my storytelling in Scratch Junior. There is so much to this app. It is one of the most incredible storytelling animating apps, all connected with code, and I hope you have a lot of fun using it.